From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there a train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And Monday night prime time is underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Fleet sleep this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49.
On first down, here's Penix. And downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set! 70 Lions! Set go!
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with a lead.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for them, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shuck working from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
That play is a go-to. So many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To the air with Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
Robinson on the inside give. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Penix now to throw.
18-yard line.
It's inside the 10. Ball is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
On the set.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Shuck. Finds him over the middle. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to run for it. Kamara. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys win early, and this is going to give them the 1st down.
Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
4th down. Here's Shuck. They connect for the 1st. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Brings up second and 12.
Here we go.
At the Falcons' 43-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 19.
On play action, here's Shuck.
And the Saints.
It's his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Kamara gets it off the option. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Line up the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Another carry for Robinson. Breaks the tackle. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Penix now. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
And the Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Cuts right. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
A gain of 17
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle. This is second and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. Third and 5 now. Penix looking to pass. Making the call himself. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Penix. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third and 5.
Throwing Penix. Gets this one to London. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 9-yard
Penix.
line.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kamara now on 1st and 10. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Chuck getting his guys in the hurry up.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom! Just break it out as if it's nothing.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. First and 10, around to Robinson. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff now to Robinson. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Penix working from the gun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
A gain of 15 yards.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Falcons. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running here with Bijan. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Into the slide, puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It doesn't get much easier than this. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get it! Craft all 80! Ready!
First play is a design run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Let's go now!
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go!
Off the play action, Chuck. Shovel pass complete! And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Tackled there by James Pierce.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. Hauled in by Mooney, offside. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down.
To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Dumps it off to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
And in motion, out of the slot. On 1st down, here's Penix. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Again, Penix to the air. Pitts brings it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now to give to Bajan. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey!
3rd down, it's Penix. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, but obviously without being penalized. But
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
that pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Now Shuck to throw. Finds a man, right side. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Working inside the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. He's going to tuck it and run. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds his fullback. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Slot man motioned over.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Quincy Riley up to make that stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Firing quickly as Penix, complete. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton.
On the ready.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Tag.
Penix on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Falcons 1st down. First and 10 at the 25.
Here's Robinson. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying with Robinson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chuck now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. Gotta get caught by his back. Camaro. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On play action. Here's Chuck. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Shotgun snap to Chuck. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Hand off here for Miller. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Again, it's Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Penix now on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47.
Here's a give to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
First down.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Ready.
Looking to throw. He's got London left side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend. Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The right side cut by Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Chuck. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints trail by 6. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing now. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Down and less than a yard.
Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Watson. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a
Here he is to throw.
first down.
Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
15 yards.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Let's go now. Nike, team.
On the give, it's Miller. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Setting up to pass. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll try with Kamara. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now.
Touchdown.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Falcons 34.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this will win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Atlanta.